Hi, I'm Sarah and I will be guiding you through your Vinyasa practice today. The focus will be on hips and hamstrings, and I have my wonderful modification assistant, Faye, joining me today.
I'm going to do my best, Sarah.
I want you to really focus on the breath, guiding through each movement in your Vinyasa. I am either here to remind you to take yourself out of your comfort zone or to remind you to really listen to your body and be soft. I can't wait to begin. Let's go. Starting in a child's pose, your options are to keep your knees in line with your hips. If you would like to have a bit of an inner groin stretch, you can take the knees a little bit wider. Another option, take a block underneath your forehead, reach the arms forward if you want to take that block underneath your forehead, Faye, and then allow yourself to drop down. Forehead to the floor or the block, or if it feels more comfortable, you can take one cheek down. Now let's proceed here to breathe deeply and allow the chest to melt towards the floor. Allow the whole back body and the side of your ribs to really expand as you breathe in. Soften on your exhale, just so you can land on your mat before we start to really flow with the breath. Let's take a big breath in together. Breathe it out, let it go. Very slowly start to roll yourself up. We're going to find an all fours position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Now, I just want to notice your hand placement here. First finger facing towards the front of the mat. If you feel that it feels stronger and safer, take a slight angle of your arms or your hands and hold here. Now we're going to find a cat-cow here. We're going to take a big breath in, drop the belly, pull the shoulders away from the ears, really segmenting the spine here. Exhale, push into the hands, tuck your chin in and really round through. So let your breath guide this movement now. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, dropping the belly as you inhale. And then exhale. So 2 more breaths here. I'm going to invite you to move a bit more fluidly if that feels nice. Just again focusing on the spine, the movement and the segmenting of each vertebrae. Finish your last inhale and exhale here. And then we'll find a neutral spine. Again, stacking shoulders. From here, take a big inhale, hover the shoulders over the fingers. Just checking that you're not feeling any pain in the wrist. Let's circle around towards the right. So explore the weight distribution in your hands. Just noticing how the wrists are feeling. Grip on using your fingers here. And then very slowly go the other right direction. How's this feeling, Faye?
Yeah, really good.
No pain in the wrists?
No.
And then finding neutral spine again, we're going to tuck our toes. I really want you to use your fingers here. Tuck your toes and hover the knees off the floor, only about 2 to 3 inches. Now belly button sucks in towards the spine. Breathe. How's this feeling? Bit challenging?
Challenging.
Hold. And then we're going to step back into our first plank. Keep your feet in line with your hips. Now keep pressing. Your modification here, you can drop to your knees, but keep pressing. Notice, don't let your hips drop too much. Imagine that there's a little flame underneath your belly and you're trying to push away and get away from it. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, ripple into your first downward dog. And I want you to just notice, if you want to pedal out your feet here in your downward dog, have a nice little pedal out here and really breathe into the backs of the legs. Noticing if you're just collapsing into the shoulders, keep pressing into the hands using your fingers. Now as your breath guiding you, slight bend in your knees, keep pushing the bum to the sky. Noticing how the belly of your hamstrings are feeling. From here, we're going to take a big inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, ripple back, downward dog. We're going to do one more. Inhale, plank. Beautiful. Exhale, ripple back, downward dog. We're going to walk the feet now to the top of the mat very slowly. It's always a humbling experience. So take your time. Bend your knees, let your head hang down. Roll yourself all the way up as you push into the feet. Come all the way up to stand. Keep your feet hip width. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Close down your eyes and center yourself. Down, breathe. Taking a moment here to just ground down in your Tadasana mountain pose. Just have your eye gaze somewhere soft, and I want you to really tune into that breath. Noticing if you're flaring the ribs too much or sticking out your bottom too much. Draw ribs to hips here and just soften the gaze. Let your shoulders relax and let your breath lead you. Let's breathe together here. Take a big breath in. Exhale. One more before we start to move. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to start to lift the arms. On the next inhale, lift all the way up to the sky. Look up towards the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold, slight bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, flat back, hands to floor or shins. Exhale, step back and hold your plank. I want you to hold your plank so strong here. Keep pressing into the floor. Now, your option here, Faye, is to drop down to your knees. Keep pressing away, draw the ribs in. Notice how you're feeling. Notice if you're too much weight on the heels of the hands. Use your fingertips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, squeeze your elbows in towards your side. Lower down all the way to your belly. Low cobra as you inhale. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Untuck your toes. Exhale, bring your chest back towards the floor. We're going to do one more just like that. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Tuck your toes, downward dog, lift all the way up towards the sky, and maybe a little slight pedal out into the feet here. Noticing how the backs of the legs are feeling, the hamstrings, the calves, and keep pressing into the hands. And again, reminding yourself to use your fingers here. We are going to start with the left leg. Take a big breath in, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up into the hip. Now keep pressing into your left hand. Notice the distribution of weight between your hands. Can you notice that, Faye?
Yeah, I'm tempted to shift all the way to the right, so it's a good reminder.
Now breathe, keep a big breath in, straighten that left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left leg inside of the left hand. Pick it up and take it there if it doesn't make it. We're gonna lift to a high lunge. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hold. You may feel a bit wobbly here. Where is your eye gaze? Notice that. And just make sure that your feet are in line with your hips. We're going to fly forward as an inhale, fly, warrior three. One step, 25 steps, hands to heart, or take them by your sides if that feels more sturdier for you. Now notice again your gaze, focus. We're going to take a big breath in. Exhale, left arm is going to come down. So you may want to grab a block here and take it just in front of your left shoulder. Some of you may take it to the floor and just play around with your gaze. Look towards the floor, or maybe start to look up towards the ceiling. Back leg is super strong. Breathe here, embrace the wobbles. And then look down towards the left leg. Control, bend your left knee slightly. Step back into a warrior two. It might be a few steps. Don't worry if you have a bit of a wibble and a wobble. And then hold your warrior two. Watch your left knee. You don't want it to cave in. Keep it in line with your ankle and then draw the thighs in towards each other. Strong arms, but notice any tension in the shoulders. Soften the gaze here. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit lower. And then straighten that left leg. Take a big breath in. Left toes, pigeon toe in. Take a big inhale, arms all the way up. As you exhale, forward fold all the way down. Now you can grab the calves and a slight bend in the knees. Think about hugging your belly towards your thighs. Take another breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe. We're gonna lift all the way up as you inhale, lift. Bring your heels in, and we're gonna take a little Skandasana towards the right side. Stay shallow. Okay, breathe. Maybe come a little bit lower. We're gonna travel towards the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hands come inside of that left leg. Tuck the right toes. Holding it here, take a big breath in. Exhale, step the left leg back into your downward dog. And then hold here, breathe. So just noticing how you're feeling in the downward dog. Again, reminder to use your fingers. We tend to put all the weight into the hills of your hands. Keep pressing away. We are now going to proceed to do the other side of the same sequence. Let's take a big breath in, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up into the hip, keep pressing into the right hand. Again, noticing the distribution of weight between both hands. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right leg inside of that right hand. And again, pick it up and take it there if it doesn't make it. We're going to lift to a high lunge. Inhale, lift. Maybe there's some wobbles here. Exhale, hold your high lunge. And again, soften the gaze. Your gaze will help your balance always. Really breathe here. Deep breaths. Take a big breath in. Exhale, soften into it a little bit more. We're going to fly into Warrior 3. Watch your balance fade. Take a big breath in. Fly forward. Exhale, fly that back leg all the way off and needs to be engaged. Lift the chest. Breathe. How's the balance doing?
I have to really concentrate.
The eye gaze is really important here. Slowly, as you look towards the floor, right hand comes down. Use your block here as your option. And just keep looking down towards the right hand. Or maybe start to play with your gaze as you look up towards the ceiling. Keep your back leg super strong. It's your counterbalance here. Really breathe. Embrace the wobbles. Now slowly we're going to bend the right knee, look down towards the floor and step back into a Warrior 2. It might be one step, it might be a bit of a wobble here. Holding your Warrior 2, again, soften your shoulders. Watch that right knee, it's not caving in. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other and breathe. Let's take a big breath in, flip your right palm. Exhale, take a reverse. Take a big inhale, take it forward. Exhale, start to straighten up that right leg. Right toes, pigeon toe in. This time, we're going to clasp the hands behind us. Have a slight pigeon toe of your feet in. Take a big breath in. Open the chest. Exhale, bend your knees slightly and come all the way down. Now, what might feel really nice here is a little wiggle of your arms, especially when we've got tight shoulders. Now, breathe.
Even though it's an obvious to breathe, sometimes you end up forgetting because you're holding that tension in the body.
Yeah. You're so right there. The automatic reaction when we feel tension is for the body to actually protect us. And funnily enough, we actually hold our breath. Let's take one more breath in together. Big breath in. Exhale. Now let's lift all the way up. Inhale, inhale, lift. Exhale, we're going to bring our heels in and sink into a goddess. Watch your knees here. I'm going to take the arms out in line with the shoulders and soften here. Now really breathe. Notice if you're sticking out your bum too much. Keep the little tuck. Now inhale, straighten legs and arms. Exhale, bend your left knee. Now don't have to come down too much, so make it quite shallow. Breathe. Some of you may be able to come down a little bit more. We're going to travel towards the front, towards the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, hands come inside of the right leg. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, push back into your downward dog. Now just holding it here. Take a big breath in. Out through the mouth. Let it go. Again, one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to roll forward into our inhale and exhale. Drop down to your knees and let's find
all fours.
From all fours, let's step back into a plank. Options, drop to your knees. Holding it here, I want to find some fire in the belly here. Notice the eyelets of your elbows here. Try to turn the eyelets of the elbows facing forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower down to the belly, chaturanga. Low cobra or full cobra now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog. Just notice your breath. Let's take a big inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left wrist. For pigeon on the left. Now Faye, if it feels good, take a block and just wedge it underneath, or just the corner of it underneath your left butt cheek. Square off your hips, that's really important here. Noticing if you're rolling towards the left side, you want to keep the hips square. Now arms are forward if you're feeling any crunching in the lower back. Take a big breath. Exhale, lower all the way down. Either rest on your hands or drop to your forearms and let your forehead drop down to the floor, or make a little cushion for yourself. Forehead down. And again, I really want you to focus on the breath here. Noticing how that left hip is really feeling. Again, noticing any tension in the jaw. Use the breath. We're going to lift ourselves all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. So relieve that block from underneath your bum cheek. And then let's, with control, bring that right leg all the way around. If you can, all control. Take the right butt cheek down, left foot inside of the right thigh. Now we're going to take a big inhale, arms all the way up. Really flex your right foot. Exhale, lead towards that right foot. So we're going to grab the foot, ankle, or the calf. We can still just grab the calf here as your modification. Now inhale, shoulders back. Keep looking past your toes. Exhale, pull your chest towards the thigh. You should be feeling the calf, hamstring, maybe a little bit into the lower back. Are you feeling all of that, Faye?
Yeah, and it makes such a difference when you flex that foot as well.
Let's take one more big breath in. Lengthen. Exhale, pull. Then as we lift, inhale, let's take this left foot over the right thigh. We're going to take the left hand behind us. It's really important to use this left hand. Now your modification here is to hug that shin in. You're giving yourself a big hug. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, very slowly twist. Other option, right arm reaches up as you inhale. Exhale, gently taking that twist, back of the arm to the outside of your left thigh. Gently look over that left shoulder. And then again, use your breath here. Imagine someone's holding you by your rib cage and gently twisting you around to the left. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's slowly relieve ourselves, taking a little counter twist towards the right side and just holding it here. And then lift ourselves all the way up, both feet flat towards the floor. We're going to take a big breath in. Exhale, can you lean back and flex the feet towards you? Your option here is just lift the legs and support the back of the thighs. Now breathe. One more option. Bring your feet together, start to straighten them up towards the left. Keep the thighs supported. We'll just take the arms here. Now really breathe. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees in towards you. Your two options here is just either roll to your side and come back into all fours, or you can have a little rock, squeeze, step back, find your plank. Hold your plank, big breath in. Exhale, lower down through your chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows in. Cobra, inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, press back into your downward dog. From your downward dog, we're going to take the right leg to the sky. As we breathe, and I want you to move with your breath. So inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist for pigeon on the right side. Same as the other side. If you have a block or a little cushion. Place it underneath your right butt cheek. Arms are forward. Make sure that your hips are nice and square. You're not rolling again across towards the right. Notice any compression in the lower back. If there is, take your arms a little bit further forward. Now let's take a big breath in here. Exhale all the way down. Rest on your hands, your forearms. Maybe create a little cushion here for yourself. Now again, breathe. Feel like you're sending your breath right into that right glute, right hip. Let your breath be deep. And again, noticing any clenching around the jaw here when we work with the hips. Take a big breath in. Out through the mouth, let it go. Let's lift ourselves all the way up. Inhale. Slowly remove that block if it's there underneath your right hip. And with control, we're gonna bring this left leg all the way around. With control, take it towards the front of the mat, and then the right sole of the foot will be placed inside of that left thigh. Really actively flex the left. Take a big breath in, arms all the way up. Exhale, lead towards that left leg. Now again, grabbing the ankle, calf, or foot. Using your biceps here, take a big breath in. Exhale, pull your chest towards your left thigh and keep looking forward. It's really important, as Faye reminded me on the other side, to really flex that left foot. Draws that leg back into the socket. Now again, use the breath and noticing where the tension moves and shifts to. We're gonna inhale, lift ourselves all the way back up. Right foot is gonna go over the left. We're gonna take a twist towards the right. Right hand drops behind you. Your option here is to hug that shin in. Take a big breath in, otherwise left arm comes all the way up. Exhale, back of the arm to the outside of the right thigh. Really use that right arm to press and create length as you exhale, gently twist. Keep that left foot nice and flexed as well. One more breath in. Exhale, gently twist. Slowly take it all the way back through to center. And this time we're going to take both soles of the feet together. Scoot your bum closer towards your hips. Grab the outsides of the feet. Take a big breath in. Exhale, pull your chest towards your feet. Keep looking forward. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then very slowly lift all the way back up. We're gonna grab our feet or big toes. We're gonna take a big breath in. Exhale, kick all the way into a seated happy baby. And then slowly place both feet flat down towards the floor. Kick them out in front of you. And just take a moment to rest here. Starting in this seating position, your option is to grab a block, place it underneath your bottom. And then when you're there, just move the fleshy bits from your sit bones to allow your sit bones to really ground down. I want you to flex both feet towards your face. We're gonna lift the arms all the way up. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Exhale, reach forward and either grab your big toes with your peace fingers, the ankles, or your calves. I want you to look forward as you inhale. Exhale, pull the elbows nice and wide, drawing your belly towards your thighs. Now keep the feet flexed so you can really feel the calves, hamstrings, and lower back. And I really want you to notice the breath. Inhale lengthens you. Exhale, you take it a little bit deeper, you hold still. Faye, where are you feeling this yourself?
More in my back because I've got my hips elevated and the knees bent.
Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's slowly release. As you inhale, release. Both feet flat down towards the floor. Come off the block if you are using a block. Now reach the arms forward. We're going to really control our descent here. Big breath in. Draw belly button in towards the spine. Roll vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower back, middle of the back, upper back. Lowers down, but find that biting point where you want to drop and hold it. Use the breath. And then you drop. Slowly bring your feet closer towards your hips. Both feet really flat down. Take your hands and see if you can just tickle your heels. We're going to take a bridge here. Your options here are to take your hands flat to the floor. We're going to take a big breath in. We're going to peel the hips slowly. So lower back, then upper back. Lifts off the floor, squeeze the glutes and hold. Your second option here is to clasp the hands behind you. This may feel a bit much, but this is an option. You can change your mind if you go here and take your hands flat down towards the floor. Now keep squeezing the glutes. This will help support your lower back, and really breathe here. Your thighs and your glutes will support you. Let's release the hands if you went for the bind. Slowly inhale, exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Upper back, middle of the back, lower back. Once you descend, just rock out those knees right to left. Use the breath. And then we're gonna go one more time. See if you can create a bit more space this time. Hands flat towards the floor. Take a big breath in, slowly lift the hips all the way up, lower back, middle of the back, upper back, keep squeezing, lift. Again, your other option is to clasp the hands underneath you. See if you can open the shoulders here. Keep squeezing the glutes, really lift. Breathe. See if you can create a bit more space. Keep squeezing those glutes, Faye. Lift those hips even more. And then slowly release. Hands release, lower down. Segment each vertebrae, one by one. And then take those knees again, cross to one side, then the other, so the lower back releases. I'm going to take the legs all the way to the sky and just let the legs hang here. If this feels too much, take a block and just place it underneath your bum. Not to your lower back, just underneath your bum. And then just hold here, let the legs be heavy. Use the breath. This is so good for your circulation, just to elevate the legs. If it feels nice, close down your eyes and let the legs be really heavy. Take one more big breath in. Exhale. And then let's slowly bend the knees. I'm going to give you an option here. Soles of the feet together. Open the hips or straighten out your legs and find your final Shavasana. Close down your eyes, breathe. If it feels nice, turn and flip the palms to face towards the sky. Give your upper back a little bit of movement so you can really settle in. Lower back, notice any tension in the jaw, in the hips, in the glutes. And allow yourself to really rest. Come back to the breath. Let the belly really expand. Feel the ribs expand. And use that exhale to just drop you in even more. Let's take one more big breath in together. On this exhale, feel your body drop even more. Draw your knees very slowly in towards each other. Give yourself a nice big hug. And your choice here to either roll over to one side or rock yourself up to come to sit. Let's close the practice. Place your hands on your thighs, flip them. Take a moment to center yourself here. Breathe again. Let your sit bones be grounded. Slowly just open your eyes if they were closed. Thank you so much for practicing with me and Faye today. I hope your hips and your hamstrings are feeling a little bit looser. How are yours feeling?
I feel so loose. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I really look forward to practicing with you again. Thank you.